some places that have experienced this in recent memory.
I am live now.
All right.
Hopefully we're doing it now. Zoom. I think I got one. So there's that. Camera is working right there. And I got it on the Scarlet mic, which is that mic there. The idea is to get some people out there, you know.
345.
Oh well. Finally, you were a good luck charm, man.
I guess so. Nice to see you.
Probably almost close to panic here. Not panic, but I don't usually panic, but I just like, yeah.
Just remember what the great John Lennon once said. Everything will be all right, man. It's not all right. It's not the end. All you need is love.
This is people on people. Hey, Deb, please look around the corner and say hi to Alan. Oh, you did. Hi. Oh, you were here before, huh?
Yeah.
You said you stayed in Campbell.
Oh, no, you're not the Alabama person.
No.
No, you kind of look like the guy who was here. That was
A guy from Alabama came up and he
sorry.
wanted to get on the live stream, and I wasn't quite ready yet.
Oh.
Okay, well, go do your thing while it works.
See,
Can I snag some
We're going to
glasses?
in a minute.
so you're all complex. I'm all simple.
That looks complex. It looks like. Is it a cell phone?
Yeah, that's right.
It's a taser.
Oh, yep, that's what it looks like.
It's not actually a taser.
I got my form of that is here. I've also got a little handheld tool of mine. You ever seen a tool of mine? This guy here.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I use for that type of thing.
I could use my phone, but A, this looks more impressive, and B, these mics are way better than my phone mic.
Yeah. This is pretty good, actually.
I could switch off AB and just have a conversation like this. Love it.
This little guy here is omnidirectional.
Yeah.
So here,
Nice.
this kind of thing. So anyhow, there's all kinds of fun. Yeah.
Only issue with this is these are condensers.
You guys generally got a lot of folks following the light.
We got people in Harrisburg, we got people in Washington, we got people in Bloomington, we got people at IMS. We're actually partners with IMS today.
Oh, really? Okay. I saw where they had stuff free.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
You guys already have yours? Oh, that's what it was.
NASA's
Yeah.
You have some.
So, yeah, that's huge. I was just a little bit to find out about this time last week that I've been axed from any planning that the station was doing. It's the biggest event in millennia, and you haven't included your station event. Really? You have a plan for an activation somewhere where all of these people are expected to be?
5 minutes that way or 15 or 20 that way.
No, I mean, no, it's the person who's doing the planning. Because I mentioned it to our vice president of news. He looked at me with a physical look and said, "That seems like an oversight." Like,
The biggest event ever. It's like I was talking to Tim a few weeks ago. And I really just got to do that. You know, when I basically shortly after I contacted you about it. The lady runs out of the shop there all the possibilities.
yeah. No, she's really nice. Wow. I don't know what the numbers are that they were anticipating, but I don't know if it's quite there. But I don't think that these numbers are terrible.
I got her.
Everybody's talking about the dangers and the horrible traffic. Is that people are going to trickle in. The traffic's going to come in everybody has to leave at the same time.
Yeah. Also, it's not like this one stadium or whatever.
No, I mean
It's everywhere. The sun is everywhere.
It's this giant path all the way down from Mexico, all the way up. I mean, we're just part of it.
Yeah. And I happened to I just took a drive yesterday afternoon and drove down past Johnson County Park and saw where they had stuff going on down there.
Johnson County Park's got stuff. I mean, there's 2 dozen, 3 dozen places just in Johnson County that have stuff happening.
Yeah, I got
Mallow Run, Johnson County Park, here, the Arts Craft, the Elks Lodge, the Garment Factory. It's everybody's taking advantage of the opportunity, as they should.
They should. Why don't you be my first customer on live stream, man? Let's see if it's working here. Just go stand at the camera and let me get a good camera.
Stand in front of the camera?
Yeah, just.
You want to move the microphone in front of the camera?
Yeah, I want the microphone in front. Well, I gotta hook it up first. Huh?
We do, like, very limited.
Works better when you plug it in, doesn't it? You're the TV guy. Don't these work better when you plug them in?
What? It's not Bluetooth? It's not wireless?
No. This is my.
You don't have RF back to the receiver? Or?
Yeah, I don't have $1,000,000 bucks like you do on TV to do this kind of thing.
All right. How's your shot frame?
Well, let me maneuver all this good stuff.
Hi, live stream. If there's anybody actually watching.
Yeah. Let me. How is it looking? You stay there. I'm going to move the camera back a little.
Okay.
It should be.
Nothing's happening yet. Can you see it?
Yeah, if you could do it for me, that would help.
Well, you'll be able to see it when it starts cutting in. So now you got a full.
How's the angle? It looks like it's maybe not
Angle is-
quite square.
Yeah, not
so
quite. Angle it up slightly.
Just so in a couple of minutes.
Is the
There you go.
partial eclipse.
Right
And
there.
then
Right here?
close
All right.
Okay.
And I got a level and everything. And why don't you just tell us who you are, where you're from, and then what you're experiencing here today?
Well, hi. My name's Alan. I'm from here in Franklin, Indiana, and just come down to downtown to see the Eclipse Festival and see what all the hubbub is about.
Yeah. Well, what is the hubbub all about?
Of course, it's all about the big eclipse, total eclipse of the sun, and we are right here in the the center line of the path of totality. So this is going to be one of the best places in the world to see this.
What are some of the things going on around town here that you've seen?
Oh gosh, I mean, I kind of have a little insight into what's going on since I also have a podcast about events in the area, so I kind of have a little clue. I'm a station events manager for Wish TV, and we're glad to have you as part of our All Indiana Podcast Network, by the way, Brad. So we got a lot of stuff going on down here. The Youngs Creek Amphitheater is going to be music, and lots of people already out, food trucks galore. I believe there's more than 30 food trucks hanging out there. Over here at the Garment Factory, they're open all day till 6 o'clock. They've got bands playing. Over at the Elks Lodge, they have events going on. At the Art Craft Theater, they have special movies that they've been showing. They're doing tours today, and it's a lot of fun. I mean, a lot of people all around downtown Franklin, all over Johnson County, actually. Things going on at Johnson County Park, in Greenwood, at Mallow Run Winery. Things are happening all over the path of totality, especially here in central Indiana. It looks like the weather is cooperating with us now. So we had a little question about the weather.
Yeah.
So
one thing that's actually super sunny and bright right now, but we're a little bit more than an hour away from this bright sun going away. That's going to be really a weird experience, isn't it?
Make sure you get a pair of these.
Yeah.
Available here at Festival Country, Indiana, downtown Franklin.
Very good.
If you need some, we got some.
Very good. Well, tell us your name one more time. And
Alan Haw, ALLANHAW, for those who really need to spell it. Or just laugh and you got it right.
And one more thing, just neighbor show is all in Johnson County. Can you say something like, I'm Alan and I'm all in for Johnson County?
Hi, I'm Alan. I'm all in for Johnson County.
Perfect. Thank you, Alan. All right, man. That's what I'm going to be doing in a little while for this time, so if I can get some people to jump in here and do their thing here.
Yeah. See if I can catch somebody coming up here. We'll take a little photograph and
Yeah, for sure.
we'll share it out on the All Indiana Podcast Network LinkedIn page.
That'd be great, man. That'd be great. Maybe we can team up here for a few minutes or
There you
something.
go.
Absolutely.
Get a couple here, and I was kind of hoping maybe I can get this angle a little bit. I was hoping to get a little bit of the sign or something in there. Maybe I can.
Up here?
Yeah, maybe I can.
Oh, here.
A little bit.
If I stand here, it can let you frame your shot.
You know, like this got all screwed up here. You frame the shot. I'll get a little bit of it in there.
See it move over this way?
Yeah,
Right
that's
there?
it, perfect. Right there. So let me.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Alan, and I'm all in for Johnson County.
There you go. Awesome. Emily, you're next. Get up here. I
Come
need to
on
talk to
down.
you.
What?
Oh, come on.
You can do it. I want to talk.
Alrighty.
You can
Just,
do
just
this.
stand right here. Stand right here.
Should we put an X on the sidewalk?
I'm going to do that. Just say, yeah. I got. Oh, here's my green tape right here. That's exactly what I want to do. Okay, Alan, help me do that.
Absolutely.
Just make sure she's lined up. I'll get her lined up perfectly. I think we're in now, and
Thank you.
let me get her lined up.
Right about
Yeah.
here.
Where you're standing at, Alan, is perfect. That's perfect. Where you were at. Oh, get an X. There you go.
Do you want me to move this table down
No, you're
No, no.
a
fine.
little?
Stand here.
There you go.
Got your glasses?
So Emily, just stand
Right about
right
that
there.
work?
And just one tiny step to your right. Right there. Alan, move that mic down a little bit. So it doesn't block this pretty face there.
Okay.
There we go. All right. Well, first of all, tell us your name and where you're from.
Hi, I am Emily. I'm from right here in Franklin, Indiana. I've lived here my entire life.
And what's going on today, Emily?
Well, it's the total eclipse. The last one was in 20.
Emily, we're starting holding over the internet for a second, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just start all over again. All right. Just tell us your name and where you're from.
Hi, I'm Emily, and I'm from Franklin, Indiana.
And what's going on in Franklin, Indiana today?
Today is our total eclipse. Franklin is right at the epicenter, and so we've got a lot of fun events going on downtown.
Well, where are we at right now? What are we right in front of?
We are right in front of our Johnson County's Visitor Center, Festival Country, Indiana.
And what can people find here at the Visitor Center?
Anything that Johnson County covers is what you can find here. We've got a lot of little interactive things and a photo booth that families love to come in and hang out.
Awesome. Well, tell us, you work here, right? And the people can get free glasses and things like that, right?
Yes. Yeah. I work here. I work the front desk, and we are giving out free eclipse glasses that you're welcome to come by and grab.
Awesome. Well, one more thing, Emily. Emily, I just want you to say this. I want you to say something like, "Hi, I'm Emily, and I'm all in for Johnson County." Can you do that?
Yeah.
I'm going to do 3, 2, 1, go, and you say that. You ready? Here,
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, I'm Emily, and I'm all in for Johnson County.
Perfect. Thank you. You're next, young lady. You want to get on this?
What for?
Stand, because I want you to.
What for?
Just stand there. Just you're going to tell us what you're experiencing here today. See that green X right there?
Oh, yeah.
This is the live stream of the
Okay,
Johnson County
sure.
podcast.
Okay.
And it doesn't make a difference if you're local or wherever you're from. We're experiencing this here together. So I'm going to be talking to you, but I want you to look in that camera right there, right in front of you.
Oh,
The camera right
okay.
there. What's your name and where are you from?
My name's Marika, and I'm from Johnson County.
Very good, very good. Well, what is going on in Johnson County today?
There's a bunch of stuff going on today. You know there's a solar eclipse, right?
Well, there's a solar eclipse, and so it's pretty sunny and bright right now, but I guess in an hour or so it's going to be complete darkness.
Absolutely, I'm ready for it. Because I got my free sunglasses from the event center here.
Well, tell us, what are some of the other things going on that you happen to know about or think are pretty cool that are going on?
Well, what's pretty cool is the town of Franklin is awesome. There's a ton of shops that aren't normally open on Mondays. They're all open. There's a lot of places to eat. There's vendors. It's just a quaint, cool little town.
Good. And are you seeing any out-of-town visitors who seem to be joining us here today?
You know what? I usually go somewhere, wherever I go, because I'm in real estate. I see tons of people I know. I've only seen one person I know today, so it must be a lot of out-of-town people here.
Awesome. And it seems like Franklin and Johnson County have been pretty hospitable to our guests, haven't they?
Absolutely, I love this place.
Well, what's one thing you really love about this place?
I love that it's small. It's friendly. You can go into any restaurant or to grab something to drink, and just everybody's just really friendly in Franklin.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, just one more thing. Can you tell us your name and where you're from, and then just say I'm all in for Johnson County.
Okay.
I'll do a 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go.
My name's Marika Stansel, and I'm all in for Johnson County, and I live in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Good. Let's do it one more time, a little louder with some enthusiasm. Come on, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, my name is Marika Stansel, and I'm all in for Johnson County, and I live in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Awesome. Thank you, Marie. Appreciate it. And Marie, once you...
Marika.
Marika.
Yes.
I'm also giving away a mic. Here's that guy down the side of each podcast.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put in there and give you a business card. You can the drawing for a mic.
Like a microphone?
Yeah, something like this.
Oh, you know I'm all for talking.
Did you know real estate is a huge area for podcasting?
Does it really?
It really is.
I'm not kidding you.
Well,
I have
you
some.
got it.
I'm a professional podcaster. So is he. We are in the All In Johnson County podcast. It's a part of the All Indiana Podcast Network, Channel 8.
Okay.
And that's him, Alan. And that's so we're a part of that network. But among the real estate ones on the network,
We don't now.
but
It would be really good to have a good
I've interviewed, if you go to my podcast, I've got a real estate person on there right now, talk about the real estate podcast. And it is huge. It's a huge move. I'm not just making that up, am I? It's huge. So if you want to talk about it,
But it hurt. It did hurt.
You said something about it, and I just stared at mine.
Thank you.
Well, that's the pair that
I'm giving away
Chris and Richard had.
So this whole thing's over with? Yeah. I'll be the lucky one. And if you want to talk about it, my phone number's on.
Yeah, I mean, definitely look it up.
And check out the podcast sometime.
Yeah, I will.
You ever heard of Doc Real Estate?
Yeah, he's right down the street from
So
me.
he's a good buddy of mine. I've known him for 40-something years. Anyhow.
Hey, we got a candy shop.
Yeah, I live real close to his office.
Well, there you go. Well, I'm in downtown Greenwood too. Or I live on Main Street.
Okay, well, I'm actually a summer girl.
Well, I'm a
Senator Grove is Johnson County.
Like, no, like, I mean, like,
So yeah, my kids have graduated from Senator
I'm
Grove.
on, like, so I'm on the opposite side of the street of Greenwood School.
Yep.
And I'm on the side of the street that happens
Well,
like the
you know the Honey Creek United Methodist Church, it used to be United Methodist Church.
Yep.
I was the pastor there for 12.
Oh yeah, it is kind of.
I left several years ago.
So you guys wanna go?
Yeah, but I was pastor.
Back?
Yeah, I've lived for almost 12 years.
I think we should go
Yeah.
back.
Very good.
Cause like, it's
Marika,
good to see
is that
it.
right? Marika? Well, Brad,
Nice to meet you.
I mean it. I would love to have a chat with you about all this stuff, you know. So I do another podcast about this. So that's what that is about.
I
sometimes see it as we can walk around and look at the eclipse
I don't know
literally
if we do
whenever.
something like that where you come out and
This is like a guess what?
I'm doing I do a podcast,
It's more just the fact that if we're sitting
and I'm doing more and more live
I don't want to say
streams.
the eclipse get full.
Like right now, we're streaming
You
everything.
want to stare at the sun? You want to stare at the sun for an hour?
You're part of that. He was a part of that.
We can go about
Emily was part of it. But yeah, there's something going for the next 2 hours.
But look, if any of you guys like actually seriously want to go back,
So like the special event you have, or even
great time.
just give me a call, we'll talk about it.
Oh, yeah, I'll definitely market it too.
Yeah. And I can also, I teach podcasting. I have a course on podcasting to help you put your own up with your efficiency. Or I also, have space on my podcast, for ads and other stuff.
There's lots of different ways to do it.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate it. It was very nice to meet you.
Wonderful. Awesome to meet you too. Thanks for coming.
He's on the phone now.
Oh. There you go.
Buddy, thank you. Nice to meet both of you.
That's it.
There you go, man. Well, that's a good start. Did you get something that you could use there? Maybe? We'll see.
Yeah, I've already posted it.
Oh, you did? There you go.
I take festival country.
Hey, young lady, young man. I need some people on my live stream.
What is it?
Come on, jump in here. Come on. That's Green X right there. See it right there? But you got it.
Be on the All In Johnson County podcast.
Okay.
This is called-
Okay. That's
This
fun.
is the All In Johnson County live stream. All In Johnson County is the podcast for
Yeah.
Johnson County and about events. That's everything.
Okay.
So, my name's Brad.
Nice to meet you. I'm
This is
Mia.
Alan. And we're just going to talk to you just maybe 5 minutes or so.
Okay.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, why don't you just, first of all, just tell us your names and where you're from.
I'm Mia. I'm from Greenwood.
I'm Tobias. I live a couple blocks from here, so yeah.
Which is where? Tell us what town you live in.
Franklin.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, Tobias and, I'm sorry, Lynn?
Mia.
Mia. Tobias and Mia. I'm Brad.
Nice to meet you.
Alan. And just tell us what's going on here today.
There's an eclipse that's happening. Yeah.
Like right now, it's
Yeah, it just started.
Just started.
Almost.
Yeah,
It
it's
looks
really pretty.
Really pretty, yeah.
It's really pretty. There's a lot of like cute little things. Like I just drew like the Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon album cover on on the sidewalk. So yeah.
Pink Floyd. A couple of young Pink Floyd fans.
Yeah.
Now, here's something you don't know. I'm an old disc jockey.
Yeah.
When Pink Floyd first came out with that album a long time ago, I played their album.
Really?
Like when I was your age.
That's so cool.
But anyhow,
That's
I'm
really
saying,
cool.
the good music.
I played
never
that
goes out of
album
style.
constantly for years.
No, I love that album.
So
It's so
that's
good.
cool. Well, tell us what some other fun things are happening here today.
Well, they have a lot of like little shops and stuff, and like I don't know. There's just a lot of little like activity booths set up and stuff for you to do, and I think that's really cool.
And it's really busy. I like busy places, so it's
Yeah.
really cute.
Really?
It's like a cute little community thing.
Well, you live in Greenwood and you live in Franklin. Those are communities here in Franklin County. What's something cool about Johnson County, Franklin, Indiana? What's something cool about living in Johnson County that you guys really enjoy?
They have really good like events. Like I feel like all the events that I've been to, like that are set up by like the Parks and Rec and all that stuff is really neat.
Yeah, they're all
and
really
stuff,
cute.
So, yeah.
Do you think Johnson County's been, it seems like a lot of visitors are here from out of town today.
Mhm.
Do you think that people are enjoying themselves or coming from out
I
of
think
town?
so.
I'd say so, yeah.
Everybody looks really happy. It's warm out.
Yeah.
The sun's out.
It seems like folks like you're welcoming and things like that to our visitors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a cool thing. Well, what's one good thing you would share with the people who might be listening to us from anywhere or seen you on the live stream here today? What's one good news thing?
One good news thing?
Yeah.
Like in general or about
In
what?
general, yeah.
I don't know. I got accepted into Paul Mitchell.
All right, good for
Yeah.
you.
That's good.
Well, just one more thing. One at a time, I want you to say, if you will, just say something like this: your name and where you're from, and I'm all in for Johnson County. That's the name of our
Okay.
podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, Tobias, why don't you go first? You may look into the camera right there.
I'm Tobias from Franklin.
Oh, I'm Mia from Greenwood.
And then the next part I want you to say it like I'm Tobias from Franklin. I'm all in for Johnson County.
Okay.
Can you do that?
I'm Tobias from Franklin. I'm all in for Johnson County.
I'm Mia from Greenwood. I'm all in for Johnson County.
You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
See, that didn't hurt a bit.
This is a little flyer about our podcast here.
Thank you.
And if you guys are interested, I'm giving away a mic, something like that. If
Oh,
you guys are
cute.
interested in that, I'm
Yeah.
going to give away.
It's really cute.
Just fill out one of these things, or a couple of them. And that's about I have a cancer-related podcast too. You guys might be
Yeah.
with your,
So in case you guys might be interested.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Good,
Good to see you.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
It's been, today's really been fun.
Hello. They all came prepared with glasses. I did not.
Yeah, so it's, we have 1,000 hotel rooms, 750.
So you guys, except the Paul Mitchell. Are you are you high school students right now?
Well, it all depends on
You go to Silver Grove or?
we got a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Tucson graduate.
Yeah, within walking distance, most of the restaurants will be out here, kind of off of East Jefferson Street. Okay. So, yeah.
Think it's a good idea to do a live stream for this time?
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea.
If you go to go
Yeah,
on there
that'll be,
later on,
if you open it all the way up, it's a
it'll
massive
be on there later
Okay,
on.
yeah.
All right? All right. I've been, a lot of you that know well. I did have,
When will this episode air?
it's airing right now as we speak, actually.
Oh, cool.
Ken, you want to jump in while you
Yeah,
guys
sure.
just get you on the green X there, and just let me make sure you're good. Just tell us your name and where you're from and what's going on today.
I'm Ken Koski from Franklin, Indiana.
We can put that up a little bit here. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
I'm Ken Koski from Franklin, Indiana. And here at the Visitor Center in downtown Franklin, just enjoying the eclipse. We've had people from Japan, Scotland, Hawaii, Mexico, and a bunch of other places today. So everybody's in a great mood. The weather is perfect, so everyone's looking forward to it. The partial eclipse has already begun, and totality is coming around 3:06 p.m. So it's going to be a fun day.
So as we speak, it's just about an hour away, so it's pretty sunny and bright right now, but it should be pretty much total darkness about an hour from now. Is that right?
Yeah, so if you put your glasses on right now, you'll notice a section of the sun is blocked. It kind of looks like an olive with a piece missing right now, but once that's completely blocked, you'll have 4 minutes that you can look up in the sky without your eclipse glasses and experience this once-in-a-lifetime event here in Franklin.
Again, you're the president CEO of the Visitor Center here, which has a great name. Tell us a little bit about what people are experiencing when they come to the Visitor Center and what they're experiencing, the various other things happening here in Johnson County.
So the great thing is we've got a photo opportunity outside that's a giant pair of eclipse glasses. So people have been enjoying that photo opportunity, but then they've been coming inside for the photo booth and some other photo opportunities. So people have really enjoyed, if they're only going to be here for a day or two, to have some way to remember it and smile when they look back at their time here.
And we have seen quite a few people from visitors, as you mentioned, from even faraway places.
Yeah, it's we kept track yesterday, which was the day before, and we had people from 24 states and 2 countries. So today's been even more busy with people from outside the area. So the out-of-state plates are pretty much equal to the in-state plates here as I look around, and that's really good to see. And we've had people say that, hey, I had such a good time in this small town that I'm coming back again. So that's kind of what we hope to accomplish.
Good. Well, one more thing, and I'll let you go. Can you just say, like I'm Ken from Franklin, and I'm all in for Johnson County.
I'm Ken in Franklin, Indiana, and I'm all in for Johnson County.
Awesome. That's it, man. Thank you. It's coming along pretty much where I wanted it.
I'm gonna head down closer to the amphitheater here in a little bit.
Oh yeah, do what you need to do, man.
Grab some out of towners.
But sometime we do want to get together and have lunch or whatever and do strategy a little bit about this stuff. Sure. I think there's some possibilities here. I talked to a woman yesterday who was supposed to. She was at a booth here and went from the Lions Club, and so I might be talking about the Lions Club.
Right, I thought it started around 1 o'clock.
Oh, I've got a guy whose contact information I need to send to you from On Stage Live up in Greenwood. They just reopened. They've got their first show since
That's live theater.
I'll give you one of these.
Yes, it's a On Stage Live cabaret.
Oh yeah. Well, when the old club, the old comedy club, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Want to be on our live stream?
it's a map, an entire map of downtown.
You're gonna say hi. I love Johnson County. What you're gonna say?
I love Johnson County.
Now, here's all you.
No questions that you don't already know the answer to.
Here's all I want you to do. This is a live stream. I'm Brad. I'm from the All in Johnson County podcast, and we do stuff about events and things like that.
Cool.
So I'm just gonna.
Wait, are we live right
We're
now?
live right now.
Oh,
people can see you right now.
What's up, people?
Right there. Just tell us your name and where you're from.
Hi, I'm Nicole. I'm from Geneva, Illinois. It's a suburb of Chicago. We sat in 3-hour-long traffic to get here today. Super fun.
Well, I know that's kind of a hassle to sit in traffic, but what are you experiencing so far?
With the eclipse? We're here to see the
With
eclipse.
the eclipse and just the town here. What are you experiencing
Oh
so
my
far?
gosh, it feels like summer here. It's beautiful. It's the cutest town I've ever been in. There's live music going on. You might not be able to hear it. On the square, there's a ton of people with all of their gadgets and gizmos. Looking up at the eclipse is pretty neat. Haven't gotten to experience it before in my life, so.
Well, that's good. Have you found the people here so far welcoming?
Oh yeah, super nice people. I'm ready to go be a tourist.
All right.
I am a tourist.
We'll let you go there. Just one more thing. The name of the podcast is called All in Johnson County.
All in Johnson
So if
County.
you would, just tell us your name and where you're from and just say, I'm all in for Johnson County.
All right, well, I'm Nicole. I'm from Geneva, Illinois, and I'm all in with Johnson County.
Awesome. That's it.
Hey.
Who's next? You want to jump in here, young lady? All right. It wasn't too painful, was it? I hope not. There you go. Well, let me give you a little card on that real quick.
Cool shirts, you guys.
There's a little card about you'll find it on there.
I can find myself on here.
Yeah, it's on there right now, actually, but it'll be on YouTube and Facebook. The links are. I teach podcasting too, that type of thing. I'm giving away a microphone as well.
Really? So I can connect with you through that.
Or if you want to sign up for the microphone, just fill out one of these things and put it in there. And
Let's do it.
you know, and
thoroughly enjoyed this, especially by the end.
I teach podcasting. Dave,
Understanding
what
things first.
kind of business are you in?
So our downtown viewing party is going on down here at our amphitheater,
Pretty big.
and that is the one that's.
I've been doing it for 12 years.
Other
And
than that,
this podcast is part of what's called the All in Indiana Network, which is one of the local TV
there
stations.
is
This fellow here is
about
from,
5 minute walk
it's
this
called
way.
Channel 8.
It's a Providence Park, and it's open to the citizens.
So we work together. We work together here with local businesses, real estate firms, all kinds of stuff like that.
Yeah, I've been interested in getting into podcasting. I have the degree in communication.
There you go. I have several students. Take care. Have fun. Enjoy the trip. It's already started.
I know.
It's weird that it's already started.
We came down from Chicago.
Oh, hey, welcome down. Glad to have you here.
I need some Chicago people on my live stream.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a former Chicago guy. I used to live in Evanston,
You're about to
Illinois.
get interviewed. This guy's going to talk to you.
Yeah,
You talking to
Scottsburg
Mike?
Warriors, Scottsburg, Indiana Warriors.
Yeah, we went
I
there.
used to live. I didn't live there, but my parents lived there.
I lived there. I graduated from Scottsburg High School.
He's got a Scottsburg,
awesome.
and
I see that.
They even won the state championship this year.
Say,
Did
how
you know
about
that?
how about those Warriors? Huh?
All right, there we go. I'm glad I got a winner.
All right, let's
we
talk
were
to this young
driving
man
down
here.
to Evansville.
What's your name?
Eli,
So you guys from
Eli, where are
Scottsburg,
you? Eli, where are you from?
Chicago,
Well, what are you experiencing here today, here in Franklin, Indiana?
total solar eclipse.
Is it pretty cool so far?
Yeah.
What have you seen around the town besides the eclipse? You see anything going on around here?
Yeah, a lot of people are coming.
Yeah.
Oh, they got a pretty awesome logo though.
Well, we're glad that you're with us, and have fun watching the eclipse. You're going to be checking it out here a little bit?
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Eli. Is it Dad and
This is
son
my
here?
nephew.
Or nephew? Why don't you jump in here, man?
Sure.
Just put the whole microphone up a little bit there.
Okay.
Right. And then we're running right now. Just say your name and where you're from.
Sure. My name is Sam Kerner. I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
Very good. Well, Sam, what are you experiencing so far here today?
Oh, it's just a lot of sunshine and friendly people, so we're looking forward to seeing a once in a 200-year event, I guess. So.
Yeah, the solar eclipse. That's really something else. And that's what brought you here from Chicago, really?
That's brought all the whole family out.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Have you found that people here have been pretty welcoming to you?
Yeah, they're very nice and very helpful so far.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, where you have you picked out a venue yet, a place to watch the eclipse from?
I think we're gonna walk down to the park 5 minutes up the lake. These two need a little get rid of some energy.
We'll let you do that. Just one more thing.
Okay.
Just one more thing. The name of this podcast is called All in Johnson County. We're in Johnson County. Would you just say your name, where you're from, and I'm all in for Johnson County? Can you do
Sure.
that? Go.
I'm Sam Kerner from Chicago, Illinois, and I am all in for Johnson County.
Awesome. You want to be in it?
Sure.
Jump in here, young lady.
With this?
You can put those on if you want to.
Can't see anything.
So, yeah, this is a live stream going on right now.
Oh, okay.
We're live streaming right now.
Awesome.
So take slight step to your right. You're right there. Perfect. Perfect. And that's your camera right there. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to talk to you, but
all right, look at that.
Look into the camera.
All right.
Tell us your name and where you're from.
I am from Schaumburg, Illinois.
And my name is Maria Kerner.
Maria, what are you experiencing right now here in Franklin, Indiana?
Great vibes. Everybody's so excited to see the historical eclipse. I'm very excited about it.
It is already a lot of fun. It's going to be more fun, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Maria, can you imagine? It's pretty sunny and bright right now, but they say about an hour from as we speak right now, it's going to be total dark. That's going to be really something to experience, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah, 2017 wasn't that exciting because we were in Schaumburg and it was cloudy.
Yeah.
So today is sunshine. We will experience the impact of day and night.
It'll be something else.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you for being with us. Really would like you to say one more thing, if you don't mind. This is Johnson County. This podcast is called All In Johnson County. You just say your name, where you're from, and I'm all in for Johnson County. Your name? Just go ahead and say your name and where you're from.
Okay.
Go ahead and say that.
Okay. I'm Maria Kerner, and I'm in Johnson County.
And I'm all in for Johnson County.
And I'm all in for Johnson County.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Maria. You want to be in it too, young lady?
You want to say it live?
All right. Have fun. Oh, hey, here's the link so you can look at it later on if you want to.
Oh, sure.
It'll be on
my
there.
son did good, and that's my grandson. Oh, Eli. Eli. You like it? You did it? Yeah.
You going somewhere?
Yeah, I got luck right there.
Oh God, you can't see it. Look at that.
It's true. It's true.
Oh my goodness. Holy cow. That is something else.
You need to get your reaction on, are you mic'd up?
Well, no, not just here. That is really something else. Well, I wonder if I can, is that going to burn up my camera or my anything if I actually shoot that up there, you think?
Probably not. I'm told that the camera lenses really don't react. I mean, it may blast you out.
Look there and see if if you can see it at all.
Be seriously overexposed. I tried a shot.
Just looks really bright.
Is the rounds of the sun?
I just see brightness. I don't.
Yes, there's my shot of the sun. That's all I got. The solar wind.
That's what the town's identify.
Well, I'm just popping in here for a second, and I don't believe you'll be able to see it or not, but we're actually showing a picture of the sun here now, seeing if it'll come in. But I'll just say that it is really, I've got my eclipse glasses on. It is really, really awesome to see. It really, truly is.
Yeah. It's going to pass in front of the sun, but it's so close now. Since the moon is made of cheeks, it's actually melting. We're going to end up in like a giant.
Actually, you look up right now and it's starting to get freaky. It's like the lower quadrant of the sun. Oh my God. Yeah, right.
With a chance of meatball.
Yeah, that one. Anything more worse.
As long as it's not the jalapenos because they're wicked, I'm good.
That is really, that's phenomenal.
You can't use your welding for this, and you can't use these.
for welding, yeah.
I wonder.
That is phenomenal. This is about a good place to see it as any, isn't it?
This
right
is
here.
one of the best places in the world to see it.
I mean, even where we're at right now. So, you want to be on our live stream? We're live streaming about the eclipse. Jump in real quick?
Not currently, because we're heading around here.
All right, man. That is phenomenal.
Hi.
We're doing a live stream if you'd like to be on.
We're good.
I want to say that the live stream is really a phenomenal thing to see, and the video probably doesn't do it justice. But we've had a lot of cool people here checking it out, and it's been really a lot of fun. And we're about 40 minutes away from the total eclipse of the sun, which sounds like a rock album from the 70s to me. So.
shirts here. A couple places that have shirts out on Jefferson Street right here is you actually can see them. The teal doors.
So here's the shot.
Yeah.
The glass.
They've got a bunch of different designs.
You put your glasses on your phone
just
camera?
across
I put the
street,
glasses
there's a
right here
t-shirt
over
press that also
the
has a
lens.
shirt.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And so it cut the glare. So maybe that's
Okay.
something.
I'm gonna try that. That's something. I'm gonna try that.
You need another pair.
No, this is fine. Is this yours?
I have two. I gave you one. I've got one.
I got one in my
Yeah,
pocket
there's a
somewhere.
bunch over
I
there.
spent all day yesterday looking for it. I just
See if I can.
Just make sure you gotta make sure you need to have them on your
Well, we
eyes
get
too.
one for
Not just
souvenir
over your camera.
Absolutely.
Well, how am I supposed to do that?
They didn't.
Well, what I did is I put it over the lens, and then I pointed it up, and then I was looking at the screen rather than directly at the sun.
Go
So it
third.
kind of looked like, okay, I can kind of.
And then when this was happening, it was like,
Yeah, you got a set.
change the flight.
Yeah.
See, I was.
Oh yeah, there you
I
go.
love the shirt. I bought 3 shirts there. This one, and then I made a mixtape for the top of my car, parked in the field. And I had Pink Floyd playing the Dark Side of the Moon. We're in this big field.
All right. Oh, no. Thanks.
It's a little farm town, 250 people.
Well, she looks like a prime suspect.
We got you on
right
our live
there.
stream, young lady?
They planned, they were planning.
Live podcast.
Sure. We're doing a live stream.
Oh yeah. Go for it.
Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah, so these are our downtown maps,
Yep.
and then
I had that
a
album
little
played.
black half sheet there. Or
That's one of many I've
brochure
played.
there is
a
all
lot.
our information. about the town.
I did hear that in the 70s when that was first came out. So.
Let me ask you this.
I played classic format. One point, we played the heck out of that among lots of other
Lots of Pink Floyd, yeah.
You don't need to go walking that far.
You do. Here's why.
Goes the number one track off of Dark Side.
Because, see,
He's doing a live stream on his podcast if you want to be on.
So you been on live stream? Jump in here. Come on.
Oh, and do what?
You stand there and tell
us about.
See that green X right there? Just
Okay.
Stand
All right.
stand right there. You're
Okay.
good. Let me look. Make sure I move the camera a little bit. There you go.
Oh, okay.
You're good.
Okay.
Just what? That's your camera right here.
Okay.
Look at me too.
Sorry.
What's your name and where are you from?
Samantha. I actually live in Bargersville, so not too far away.
Awesome. Well, what are we experiencing here today?
A lot of people mostly, but I mean, a lot of music, a lot of fun. I mean,
Yeah.
lots of people.
And lots of people are coming to Johnson County, aren't they, to experience the eclipse?
Yeah.
So, what do you think about the eclipse? What is that? What's going on with that? What do you think is there anything mystical or meaningful about that?
I mean, it depends on who you talk to. I mean, my father's all into like conspiracy theories, so I'm sure he's got one about it. But for me, I'm like, yeah, it's a cool like thing that we can see in our lifetime. I mean,
It is a once in a lifetime deal,
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
much. Yeah.
I mean, so I'm gonna look at it and stuff like that, and I'm glad I had the day off. So.
Well, good. And enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Are you thinking that we got quite a few people from out of town? We're in Franklin, Indiana, who are kind of enjoying it. Do you think people are enjoying themselves from what you can tell?
I mean, I've seen lots of people dancing and stuff with the live music down at the amphitheater. Lots of people at the food trucks. I mean, there's tons of food trucks. Who wouldn't enjoy food?
Yeah.
So.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And it seemed like the local folks have been pretty welcoming, haven't they?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not against out-of-towners or anything.
Yeah, that's great. Well, thank you for joining us. The name of this podcast is called All in Johnson County. Would you just tell us your name, where you're from, and then can you say, I'm all in for Johnson County?
I'm Samantha, and I am from Bargersville, Indiana, and I'm all in for Johnson County.
Awesome. That's it.
All right.
If you want to check it out later on, you can.
Okay.
It's on live right now, but it's on YouTube and Facebook, and you can find it there and find the podcast there.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's our podcast we do for Johnson County.
Oh, I didn't know there was such a thing.
Well, we started about a month or so.
Oh, okay.
So we do events and businesses and things
Cool.
like that. So very
Cool
good.
deal.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I'm giving away a microphone
Oh.
for people who might be interested in podcasting themselves,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. Do you want to just throw out one
Sure.
of these? Put in the fishbowl. You might win. I teach podcasting.
I know. We had one guy, like he's just all he's doing is shooting stuff on iPhone. It's like 4K video. So he sized it down.
Did you walk around town?
It's a big deal.
I mean, look somewhere.
Lie when it looks really cool.
Folks, we're doing a live stream today. If anybody like to jump in your car, yeah.
Thank you.
All right, we're good.
Thank you.
Yeah. They're all right here. No, you're good. You're welcome.
Well, you could, I could be on it.
Oh, yeah. Thanks to you. I'm sorry.
If I
Oh.
can.
Yes, you please. Let me make sure you're centered in the picture there. But you are perfect. All right. Tell us your name and where you're from.
Hi, my name's Debbie Miller, and I'm from Greenwood, Indiana.
Well, what are you experiencing today?
Well, it's been a beautiful day. It's even hot. Feels like a hot summer day, and the eclipse has started. So we've been using our handy dandy glasses here to safely look at the eclipse, and it's really it's hard to describe. It's really a cool thing, and I'm really looking forward to totality when it'll be all the way dark.
What do you think people are experiencing around the town here besides, you know, just seeing the eclipse only? There's other things going on, isn't there?
Right, there's lots of neat shops and restaurants, and it's a beautiful city just to walk around. You can really get some exercise, but also enjoy some beautiful architecture and parks. So it's just a really nice place just to hang out and relax.
Very good. Well, then out-of-town people seem to be having a good time, right?
Oh yeah, there's people from all over the place, and this is a good place to come and watch the eclipse.
Awesome.
And do lots of other things too.
Well, tell us your name, where you're from, and say, I'm all in for Johnson County.
My name's Debbie. I'm from Greenwood, Indiana, and I'm all in for Johnson County.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, I guess I'm probably out to start recording for my podcast now.
Why don't you take a picture of me doing this? And maybe you and me doing it together. Can we do that?
Sure.
Get this out of the way, maybe get that in the picture or something like that.
And selfie style?
Debbie, can you take a picture of Alan and I, and then on my camera as well as maybe his, and we'll put with it. So, yeah, just get us in here. Try to get.
What do you want, the banner thing?
Well, I want him and I mostly,
Yeah.
but yeah, try to get the banner thing in
Okay.
a little bit.
Jeez.
You get it?
Yep.
You got your glasses handy?
I got my glasses handy.
Put your glasses on.
You're thinking the same thing as me.
All right, let's do it. Can't see anything now, but that's all right.
Well, then look up and point.
Oh.
Good.
You get it, Debbie?
Yep.
Now, Debbie, you jump in here. Alan, take a picture of Debbie and I here, please.
Yeah.
Do you mind? With our camera?
Do you want? I have my glasses
Yeah,
over here.
grab your glasses. We'll do one with and one without.
Oh, okay.
Say portrait or landscape?
Either way or both.
I've just been holding them up.
Yeah, just we'll do glasses first, then without. Point up, Debbie.
Well, hang on.
Point up and to the left.
You get it?
Yep.
There you go. One without the glass.
Try this. Shows you where you are.
Fantastic. Then just one with just me, and then I'll be done.
Sure.
We came about an hour. We actually drove up further up in Indiana. Saw some families stayed the night.
Let's put the microphone in front of you like you're using it.
Oh, yeah, okay. Cool.
Yeah, let's try that.
Give me one this way, just for kicks.
There we go.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
See if all those work for you.
Oh, I'm sure that could work. Very good. Well, I think we've already done more than I mean, we're good for what I wanted to do today. So, and we've got a decent start on this thing, I think. You know, we'll see.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
So, we're gonna get Debbie.
Wow.
This Debbie
You know what the
She's
good outcome of the
She gave me my glasses
rain we
yesterday.
had last week, and that now that it's been warm, is we have morel mushrooms right here.
Oh, are they up?
My mom found like 6 last night.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Get some pictures of that.
And there, anybody can take it? Yes, she can. A lot of people,
You see
you
that
can
cool?
finish your
Send it to me.
conversation.
I'll put it on my screen.
Oh, don't get that started talking about food. Sarah, we're talking about mushrooms.
Yeah?
We had them in our backyard.
Debbie, I want to get you on my live stream.
Let's do it.
All right. You need to stay in that? You can if you want to, or whatever. You just need to be right over here. Right over here. And see that green X on the ground? That's where you're going to be. You just stand there. I want you to be on too.
Well, which way would you rather be? I'd rather not have this thing if I can stand
Well,
here.
if you can do it, fine. I just want to
Okay.
make sure you're comfortable.
Okay.
Just stand right on top of that green X.
Okay. Okay.
Right there.
Thank
Let
you.
me make sure you're centered in the shot here. Which you are.
All
And
right.
Debbie, you just look in that's your camera right there. You
Okay.
just look normally gorgeous, right?
Okay. Yeah, normally gorgeous, right?
There you go.
How you doing, Brad?
I'm doing awesome.
Are you having a lot of people out here today?
Quite a few. You
Good.
get quite a few in there?
Well, we have over 719.
Well, that's fantastic.
And she's had 300 out here, so we were shooting for 1,000.
Well, that's great. That's
Yeah.
great. You probably make it.
We're having fun.
Well, tell us your name and where you're from.
I'm Debbie Barnett, and I'm from Franklin, Indiana, and I'm proud of it. Oh my gosh, we're so glad everybody came.
Well, tell us first of all, tell us where you work at here, where you're working at today, and what can people find there?
I work at the Festival Country, and what you can find there is all kinds of information about things that are going on within our county. And believe it or not, we have 2,500 festivals a year here. So all the information is in there so you can get a map, you can know where the stores are, you can find out where the wineries are and all the different things that are for fun. And that's what we're here for, is to have fun.
It seems like people are having fun today during this crazy thing, this eclipse. Are people having fun today?
Yes, they're having a blast, and so am I.
And you said we've already had like 700 people come through the business.
716 so far, unless somebody's slipped in behind me here.
Well, I'm sure they have.
I
That's
do.
good. Are you finding people, tell us, are people coming from far away to be here?
I started asking people, I'm really shy and quiet anyway, so I started saying, where you been from? And we've got people here from Mexico, which was a surprise to me, then Colombia, Scotland, and France. We also have at least the 28 states represented. And I've heard say at the American flag that they've got over at the amphitheater, that they also have Japan, and I can't remember the other country.
Wow.
Can you believe that? They
That's
came for
amazing.
the eclipse.
That's amazing. And they're finding the eclipse and other good stuff too going on.
Yes, they are, and I love everybody getting along and congenial and happy. It's a blessing.
That's wonderful. Well, just one more thing. Can you just tell us one more time your name, where you're from, and just say, I'm all in for Johnson County.
I'm Debbie Barnett. I'm from Franklin, Indiana, and I am all in for Johnson County. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, Deb. Awesome. And if here's one of these little guys with just connections, where you'll find it later on.
That's where I can find you, right?
Yep.
Thank you. You're a doctor?
Yep. Doctor of Ministry.
Oh, are you?
I'm a retired pastor, yeah.
Where? You don't work
I was in
anymore?
Greenwood for a number of years.
What?
I still
Any
live in
denomination? Any
Yeah, United Methodist. I was at a church called Honey Creek United Methodist.
Okay. My son was in school to become a Baptist minister.
Yeah, very good. Very
And
good.
in COVID, he was working and helping somebody. He'd had an operation and a blood clot took his heart.
Oh my God.
43.
Oh, tragic. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to
Sad.
hear that.
Every time I tell about it, I have to cry, and then I can get over it. Right,
Did your
Deb?
son, you said your son, Brad, your son Brad?
His name was Brad.
You mentioned that the other day.
Brad Barnett. Yeah.
There you go. There
Thank
you go.
you very much.
Young man, did you want to be on my live stream? Come on. I know.
Oh, look.
You look perfect, man.
Crazy.
Just there at that green X right there, man. Just stand right there. You're a tall guy. Let's put this up a little closer to you. Make sure you're centered in my.
I'm gonna drop this down just a hair.
Yeah. There you go. Yes. Just, I'm gonna talk to you over here, but look at the camera.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, everybody.
Right there. Yeah. What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Joseph, and we are from Johnson City, Tennessee. We drove 8 hours to be here.
Johnson City, Tennessee, and you find yourself in Johnson County, Indiana.
That's right, Johnson & Johnson, we're here.
How about that? Well, tell us what you're experiencing thus far here in Johnson County.
Oh, wow, we just pulled in less than 15 minutes ago. Parking was great, so I really enjoy that. But everything that you guys have going on, my daughters were inside your children's museum or children's interactive, what would you call this, visitor center?
No,
anyway, they loved it.
Right inside here?
Yes.
Yeah, this is called the Visitor Center. It's called Festival Country, Indiana, because of all the festivals that are here, but they have a children's area in there.
Yes, and so that was awesome to see. And so we're really excited to see Franklin and check it out for what it
Did you get
is.
your glasses yet?
We did. No, we haven't got actually, we drove to this exact location because of the giant pair of glasses you guys have.
All right.
So thank you for that.
Well, that is awesome. We are glad you're here, and you're finding people hospitable so far?
So far, so good, yeah. We're loving it.
Well, just tell us one more time your name, where you're from, and the name of this podcast is called All In Johnson County. If you can just say your name, where you're from, and I'm all in for Johnson County.
All right. This is Joseph from Johnson City, Tennessee, and we are here at Johnson County at the All In podcast. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And we want to thank you guys for having us.
Awesome. Would you like to be in this too, young lady? Maybe you move that microphone down so we can see you and hear you. There you go. You just look in the camera right here. Let me adjust it a little bit. Make sure we can see you.
Till totality starts.
It's in 10 minutes? Oh, wow, we're that close? 2:35? I thought it was so it's not till
3:06 is when totality begins.
Yeah, we're getting about 20 minutes, so it's right up there. So, all right, young lady, what's your name?
Evie.
Evie, where are you from?
Johnson, Tennessee.
And what have you found that you've liked so far about Johnson County, Indiana?
I like that we finally, it's my first time to see the eclipse, so I'm happy that I get to see the eclipse here.
That's all right. Well, we're glad that you're here, and you're looking for what. Why do you think it's important to see the eclipse? Do you think it's ever going to happen again? It's going to be a long time, isn't it?
Yeah. But all I know, my dad said it will be 4 days. If you go to the North Pole, it will be 4 days till the eclipse.
Wow, how cool is that?
South Pole, actually.
Yeah, well, that is awesome. Well, we're glad you're here. Can you just say your name and where you're from one more time?
Evie, and I'm from Johnson City.
And can you say, I'm all in for Johnson County?
I'm all in for Johnson County.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So don't forget to check it out.
I think you're probably better just like waiting it out. Just like coming and cleaning it. But here's the deal. It is not nuts here. It's concert night, busy. So I think just clean up, take it easy, you'll be fine.
If you look through the glasses, it looks really cool. Really
We're late. We're behind schedule.
Are we behind schedule?
Oh, let me get you a little card so you can check it out later. By the way, if you're interested, I'm giving away a microphone because I teach podcasting. If you guys are interested in that kind of thing.
I see it.
Card to fill out here and put it in the fishbowl if you're interested.
Whoa. Hey, Jared's girl. She's like, I will take
When you
it.
get a chance. Okay. Would you like to be on our podcast, young lady? You just it's a live stream. We're doing it right now. All you do is stand that green X right there.
Yes.
He's already been on there.
Yeah, they're live streaming.
And they said that you were the best in the family. I don't know.
No, it's definitely her. Best looking.
There you go.
Funny.
There you go. And so that's your camera right here. Let me adjust it because I had it for your daughter, I guess. There. Is that your? Let me make sure I get it centered in the camera. You can come back here and look. You can come back here and watch.
It's going to get a little dark out here.
Is this your mom here? Okay. You guys can stand right there. You guys can watch it. All right, just tell me your name and where you're from.
My name is Lorna, and we're from Johnson City, Tennessee.
Well, what have you experienced so far here in Johnson County, Indiana?
Well, we just came this way from over near, I guess it was Frankfurt is where we were at. And so we drove here 7.5 hours, and so we haven't experienced much except for this little town. We just kind of just came in looking for these sunglasses.
Yeah, well, you found them. You found them. So this is what we call, this is the visitor center is where we're at right now. We call it festivalcountryindiana.com. So we're glad. Well, but what brought you here is what? What brought you here in the first place is
solar eclipse.
And It's going on even as we speak. Have you been able to look up and see it yet?
Yeah, I was in the car while he was driving, and I was like, it has begun.
Yeah.
And I was like, look at this. While he's driving, I'm holding the wheel.
Yeah. Well, we won't take too much time because about 30 minutes from now, it's going to be a total eclipse of the sun.
I know.
In just a little bit here. Well, have you found so far the people in Johnson County to be hospitable to you?
Yes, very pleasant. I like everybody that I've met so far, especially in the visitor center.
Yeah.
Lily in there, she's really nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, just one more thing. Can you tell us again where you're from, your name, where you're from, and the name of this podcast is called All in Johnson County, and you just say, you know, like my name, and I'm from Johnson, Tennessee, and I'm all in for Johnson County, Indiana.
Okay.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Go.
Hi, my name is Lorna. I'm from Johnson City, Tennessee, and I'm all in for Johnson County.
That's it. You got it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I think I gave you, that'll connect you up later on into the website and that kind of thing.
How fun.
It's on.
I've never been on a podcast.
Well, now
This is
you
my
have.
first time.
And I teach podcasting. If you want to fill out win a microphone, possibly.
Nice.
Did you put one in there? Can you fill one out? Yeah, just fill a little card, put in the fish bowl.
I think she is interested.
I'm going through school right now to become a dietitian.
Would
And,
you?
and right now I have like an online business that I'm getting ready to use for my dietitian once I get my license. And I think that podcasting might be up my alley with children. So.
Well, you can do it at home for one thing. And believe it or not, the whole field of health, nutrition, anything like that is huge in podcasting.
It's like the conversations I'm already having with a lot of people are.
For instance, I do a health-related podcast along with this is what about our community here. But this is my cancer-related podcast. You can take that with you. I do it's called Cancer Comedy. It's about mental health, basically. Positive mental attitude to cancer, that kind of thing.
Yeah. We do a lot of listening. I'm driving and traveling, so always looking for something to kind of dive into that I've not done before.
Well, check it out. Check out both my podcast. The one we're on today is about our local events and that kind of stuff. But that one's is about cancer, and I talk to all kinds of doctors and mental health people. So glad. Hey, enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
After the eclipse is over with, check out the other stuff in the area. There's lots of cool stuff.
Yeah, we will. Have a good one.
All right.
Iris.
Iris.
It's moving. It is. Yeah, I got this new pair.
It looks cool, huh?
Do you want me to grab it?
Can we help you with anything? No, I was just wondering what you guys got going on in the store.
So this is the visitor center. We have a photo opportunity, and there's a photo booth experience. Do you have your glasses? Yes. Okay. It's like it's going. It's hard to like look up now and then nowadays in Rio City.
Have you been able to look up that at it? It's really something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cool.
It is really neat. Find what I did with my It is really something. You want to take a shot with the microphone?
No, I don't know what I would do.
Oh, we're more or less halfway there, aren't we? That is so cool.
What is your name, ma'am? Deanna. It's mud. Oh, I know. The little trail walking through all the neighborhood into downtown. Yeah, it's all
Surprisingly, no, they didn't.
I think your t-shirts are pretty popular too, aren't they?
Yeah, we sold hundreds of them, and then like 3 weeks ago we stopped ordering any new ones. We were just like throwing them out.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
I can't believe it's in like our town.
I'm glad it was sunny all day. That is sweet. My dad was cooking the last one. I don't remember. No, Wyatt. Wyatt. Get cooler. 7, 9, 10, 7. They say it drops 10 degrees.
Yeah, it will.
Wyatt.
Oh, that window right there at the B2 Life Sciences building. It's like right. It's like,
Of course you do. Bring them over. Get a couple minutes. Just right over here.
Can we talk? Like an interview?
You can do it. She
She's
did it.
doing,
She did it. So.
Hey, they drug me over into it. It was fun.
But you do have to come to this Green X. I gotta say.
Come with me.
Yeah, yeah.
You stand, see that Green X right there? You just stand right there. And that's the microphone. And I'm going to put it down a little bit here. And
take
that's
my
the
voice
tip.
right for-
Pardon me?
Just my voice?
You're on camera too.
Oh, okay.
I'm live streaming right now.
On the news?
No, not on the news. It's
Oh.
on a podcast.
Oh, okay.
On a podcast. It's called the All In Johnson County Podcast. I'm Brad. I run that podcast. We partnered with the Visitor Center to do live streaming today.
Okay.
Okay? So just take a slight step towards me, just a little closer. That's it. And just what's your name and where are you from?
Deanna, and I'm from Lawrence, Indiana.
Very good. Well, what are we experiencing here today here in Franklin?
The total solar eclipse.
And have you been able to see it?
Yes.
It's already going on even as we speak, isn't it?
Yes.
Wow. What do you think? Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. Once in a lifetime opportunity.
Wow. It is really something. So, do you have any connections here in Johnson County, or just came down to
Yeah,
visit?
my mom lives in Franklin, so we're
Awesome.
going here for her.
Yeah. Have you found a lot of other cool events going on in town here today as a part of this?
Yeah, we've done some local food trucks and had some lunch with the boys and checking out the town.
Awesome. Do you think it seems like there's a lot of out-of-towners here as well?
Yeah.
Have people been welcoming to those folks pretty much, you think?
Yeah.
That's good. They seem to be enjoying themselves, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's good. Well, if somebody wants to come to Johnson County, do you think it's a good place to be?
Absolutely.
All right, because you're from here, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, can you just tell us one more time your name, where you're from, and then just say, I'm all in for Johnson County.
Yeah. I am Deanna Laurent. I am from Lawrence, Indiana. I'm all in for Johnson County.
Awesome. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Debbie, can you feel the temperature dropping a little bit?
I feel a nice breeze.
Yeah, breeze.
Sure didn't have that not to look at the sun.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Put your glasses on. Put your glasses on.
Okay.
Iceberg, you put your glasses on, okay?
That is amazing.
That is something spectacular.
Have Daddy pick you up. I can feel it starting to get a little darker.
A little bit of video.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can or not, but we're going to try.
I wish somebody knew what the temperature was right now.
It's already gotten cool. For those of you who may be watching my live stream, we're about halfway through the actual eclipse, and so we're just going to be showing this view here on the live stream, but it's really cool, and we'll show clips of that later on when we edit this all together. But I just want thank you for joining us here on the live stream, where you're coming to us from, here from Franklin, Indiana, Johnson County, Indiana, on the All In Johnson County live stream podcast. And it's about 10 minutes before 3 o'clock, so in about 15 minutes or so, a little bit after 3 o'clock p.m., we're supposed to have the total eclipse. One of the things we're experiencing right now is the temperature has dropped significantly. It was, I don't know, probably 75, maybe even close to 80 earlier today, and it was actually hot. Right now it's dropped probably 10 degrees. It feels very nice and pleasant here right now. And we're just enjoying this phenomenon, this phenomenal event. And so that's what we're doing here at the All In Johnson County podcast. Glad you joined us. You can always check us out online at allinjohnsoncounty.com. We're on Apple, we're on Spotify, we're here on YouTube. Thanks so much.
Okay, kids. Everybody look. Grandma Debbie here. Turn around, everybody.
Folks, we're also doing a live stream. If anyone wants to be on the live stream, you're welcome to join in.
Walk out to the sun. Baby, can hold them tight on. There you go. Okay. Now put your glasses on like this. Alright. You can't do it with my glasses. Well, you can sort of look this way. And I'll keep talking this way where you're looking. Okay. Okay, we'll do another one then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just hold them on there.
Hey,
Yes, yes.
we see it okay,
Very
Deb?
good. Thank you.
Really.
Yeah, right. Well, it's not like we had a postcard that we used when I was a kid.
My science teacher, when I was like 6th grade, we had a teacher. Early 1971, somewhere around there.
When I was living in Washington State, that's what we did.
Yeah, right. I remember the science teacher was sweet.
You want to look? All right. See it? That results very good.
You want to be on my live stream to talk about that a little bit? Sure, come on.
I don't know if I'm a young man anymore.
Well,
the world would love that.
just stand on that green X right there, and then...
I'm going to go back and take pictures.
Okay. If you want to do that and talk afterwards, then...
Sure.
I'll be here.
I'm all the way from Maryland, so.
Oh, good. Fantastic. Come back, see you later on.
I just have to get the license.
Oh, of course.
is it cooler? What's the temperature now, sir? You know? It's really cooling in.
Put your glasses on so I can show Cece. Put your glasses on. Okay, put your glasses on. Put your glasses on. Knox.
I'll send it.
Cheese.
Send it to all three of us.
Cheese. Alright, put your glasses on so I can show Cece.
Is that crazy? Wonderful, isn't it? Oh, that is
Okay, I got it, Knox.
Yes.
Alright, look, babe. This is how I did it. You see me? I can't even see my camera though.
So remarkable. So the moon is going that way, right? It's going from southwest to northeast. Did I read about it only happens in North America or does it happen anywhere else? Anywhere else? My husband and I just said.
Oh, whoa. It got really dark all of a sudden.
I know, isn't that
From there
wild?
over here.
Somewhere in the world. Yeah, because in the ocean.
It's still going.
Wait, this doesn't work. Look.
Jane Polly and I went to real estate. Right. You know, she worked the same age. She went to North Central in Indianapolis, and I was graduating from Terminal, but we all went to IU together for real estate. And she became the governor of that. I can't believe how chilly it is. Where's your winter coats?
Boys, get over here now. Wyatt.
Is it gonna be like pitch black?
His name's Wyatt.
Mom.
What's the oldest one?
Mom. Mom. Is it gonna be like pitch black?
Pitch black.
It's like nighttime.
6 minutes. There's the bell.
Up here.
Aw, isn't that interesting? Oh, I'm glad I had to work today. I could be with all you people instead of home with all by myself.
How thick of a line is it gonna be? Like the sign.
You'll see like a
You know, the Lord's trying to tell us all something.
Boys, put your glasses on if you want to see it. Don't look at it without your glasses.
We're looking inside.
Where's the sun going? God! Put your glasses on, dude.
Put the glasses on.
Put your glasses on. Why is it hurting your eyes?
You should lose your eyesight.
Put your glasses on. Do not look at it without that. Don't look at it without those. Quiet. Put your glasses on.
You think a lot of people still stay in town?
Oh, it's getting dark. See it? Take your glasses off. Look up. Look how dark it is.
Getting a weird color out.
Yeah.
Where's your wife today, Ken?
Home.
Is she?
Just gonna watch it in the backyard.
Aw.
Yes.
Do that.
Come here, put your glasses on, okay?
Mama. Spread this to help it. Put your glasses on.
It's getting dark outside. It's night time. Don't look.
See, I scared you to death. I'm sorry. But that just seemed like it's getting totally dark. He totally reminds me of himself.
It will though, I feel like whenever it's almost there.
Kind of like Twilight Zone.
And it's weird out here. It looks like it's like eerie. The wind's kicking up.
I don't hear the birds.
This morning, it was chirping so bad.
Oh, look, there it goes. Wait, isn't it? Sorry, I just scared everybody. And I looked over here and it was like really dark. What time is it, baby?
Supposed to have a black tire for your bottom?
3 or 6.
Hey, put your glasses on,
There it goes.
Ooh, put your glasses on.
How Darcy's getting here.
It's like a big storm's coming, isn't it?
I know.
It's dark, boys. There's gonna be put your glasses on. Put your glasses on, hurry. No, I need
It's a miracle we didn't have rain.
We didn't have clouds, we didn't have rain. Oh my gosh. What do you mean? Are there clouds coming?
No, there's a miracle we haven't got all that stuff. It's amazing. I mean,
Put your glasses on.
you can plan the party, but my golly, that would have ruined the
Oh,
party.
the lights came on down there.
Oh, almost there. Almost there.
This is amazing.
When's the next one? 20?
I will be 53 years
Oh, I got a plan.
And where do we have to go for it?
Watch this.
It won't be here.
Oh my God, these kids.
Then another snake.
Keep your glasses on.
Look how dark it is.
Oh, what's your glasses? Look straight ahead.
Is it covered yet?
No, another, we finished in some seconds.
Oh, looky there. It's just got a sliver.
It's got a sliver.
Oh my gosh. So freaky.
Look at the tree lights on down here.
That is awesome.
Is it gone?
It's gone. Totally close.
Oh my gosh. Put your glasses on.
Oh, how pretty. Get a picture.
Goodness gracious, put your glasses on. Oh, you can?
Woohoo!
Oh, oh, that is so
It is. It's nice. It's a beautiful thing, isn't it? I'm getting a picture.
Where? I know.
I know.
Oh, I can't do this thing. Yeah, I can't get it without.
I know, I can't get it on my phone.
Oh, it's cold.
What if it starts snowing?
Yeah. Don't start.
It might snow. It's getting so cold, you guys. Oh, see. Isn't it?
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of like when it's like 6 p.m. and kind of like the sun has just kind of gone down, but it's still.
Look at that truck with the lights on.
Oh, this is so cool.
I take a picture of it.
Look at this.
In a couple minutes.
Hey, hold on. I took a video.
Look at all the night dusk to dawn lights coming on. Surely not 4 minutes. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at the little, they call those little diamonds coming off of it. Can you see them? Oh, yeah. I saw them on TV talking about those little tips that come off of it. They call them diamonds. Sorry about Still look at it? What it is right now? Yeah. Really? You would take too many pictures. I think it's cool. I got the visitor center in there and that. Yeah, it's raining. It's snowing.
Quiet. Oh my God, so great.
Real nice house, nice store there.
There it is.
Look at it. Here comes the sun.
This is gonna get bright.
Oh, I bet you money I'll be running to another town to see what next class is on.
Is it all happening at different times in different states? Oh, it is?
All the way to Nova Scotia. It started in Mexico.
That's pretty cool.
Are you gonna be, what did they call it? What did they call it today? There was somebody, it's some term that you've heard in Christian.
I can't believe how quickly that went.
I know, 4 minutes really quick.
Now we're back to a sliver.
Aw. We gotta have our glasses on.
That was a fun 4 minutes. I can see why you go to somewhere that has 4 hours.
Wow, 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 wow. Well, I just want to say a couple things here on the live stream for the live stream audience. It's about 3:13 p.m. And one of the most phenomenal things I've ever witnessed was seeing the total eclipse of the sun. And we'll put some clips of that. We'll drop in some clips of the actual eclipse into our feed later on when we edit this all up. But just a really phenomenal, almost a very moving spiritual experience in many ways to see the corona of the sun illuminated, and when it went totally black very quickly. And to see the street lights of downtown Franklin popping on, it was really a phenomenal experience. It really was. And I'm glad that we were able to experience it together here on allinjohnsoncounty.com. And we're going to keep our live stream going to get some reactions to people besides myself. I'm Dr. Brad Miller, the creator of the All in Johnson County podcast. If you'd like to find out more about podcasting, hit me up. You just go to our website, Dr. Brad Miller, or you go to my website, allinjohnsoncounty.com, and there's a place there to sign up and get more information on what we're all about. So I hope that you'll do just that. Take care, God bless. We're going to keep this rolling for quite a while to get some reaction people following the actual total eclipse of the sun. Today's date, April 8th, 2024. It's about 3:14 p.m. On a beautiful sunny day. It was dark a little bit ago, and it's cooled off temperature-wise considerably, and a lot of fun. A lot of great people here in Franklin. I'd love you to join us here, all in Johnson County. Well, what did you think? Was it worth it?
It was definitely worth it. I think when I am the next one, I will be 46 years old. I think I might travel somewhere.
When is the next one supposed to be?
20.
I want you to tell me all about it on the podcast.
What they say?
Yeah, I'd like to. Oh, yeah, show me that.
So, it was kind of like,
yeah, so that really
light switch.
Yeah, exactly. So that was kind
Science guy, tell my audience. I want you to give just a little short science lesson here. What is? I have a podcast that promotes things here in this county.
Okay.
It's called All in Johnson County.
Okay.
Yeah, you came from Ireland, you say?
No, Maryland.
Maryland. Duh. But anyhow, you have connections here locally, or you just traveled here?
I just traveled here. I'm an Army brat. My dad actually was stationed in Fort Bend Harrison.
Oh, very good.
So it was actually like, oh, I'll come to Indianapolis. My sisters were born here.
Well, there you go. Well, just stand on that green X.
Very long time ago.
Green X, and and just look at the camera here and make sure you're centered. Since I was.
They expire every.
And that's pretty much it. Just look at the camera right there. I'm going to talk to you from over here, though. And I'm just going to ask a few questions and give us a little science lesson, too. First of all, what's your name and where are you from?
Harold Booth. I'm from Maryland.
Very good. Well, Harold, tell us a little bit about what you and I just experienced here in Franklin, Indiana. What we just experienced?
Well, we just experienced a total eclipse, and that's where the moon covers the sun. It's in between the sun and the earth. And then all you see is the corona that's around it for a brief period of time. Here it was 4 minutes and 1 second.
Well, just to pause there for a second, seeing that corona was simply one of the most unbelievably incredible experiences I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more of what we saw, and was that pretty incredible for you?
Oh yeah, this is my second eclipse. I saw my first eclipse in 2017.
Yeah.
Oh, total eclipse, excuse me.
Uh-huh.
We were in North Carolina.
Right.
It was awesome. We were in the Smoky Mountains, and it was gorgeous there too.
Yeah.
But yeah, the corona is basically this it's just gases and plasma flowing off of the sun that you can see. It's pretty neat. Normally you can't see it because the main part of the sun is so bright you just can't see it at all.
But I think with the glasses, and I want to show your box off here that you made here in a minute here. But actually, I think, at least I felt most people could see it pretty well with the glasses and with the boxes, that type of thing.
Yeah.
And that's cool. Well, tell us about what you got here, the science experience that you have.
Yeah,
here.
so the eclipse, I always like to enjoy and see like from a lot of different points of view. And so
Right.
one of the things I in condensing this solar eclipse classes, this is like a little pinhole camera kind of experiment where you can take like a cereal box and you just cut from the top and the bottom, and you just take a little bit of aluminum foil, and then you just make a pinhole in here. And then what you do is you shine the pinhole through here, and then you look through here, and you can see the sun in reverse.
And it works pretty well, and that is awesome. Well, tell us about, are you a science teacher or a scientist yourself?
I'm actually a computer scientist. I work out in Bethesda, Maryland, or actually Gaithersburg, Maryland, for
Well,
National Institute of Standard Technology.
I happen to notice in our local news here, Harold, for instance, NASA scientists were here locally here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, among other places. What do you think is the significance of being able to study this type of thing, this natural phenomenon, from a scientist's point of view?
Well, I'm not an
I get it, but just from
astronomer or
kind of a
anything.
scientist's point
But
of
as
view.
someone who's just very interested in this, I think it's an opportunity to kind of see, the corona isolated from everything else. There's actual, since the sun is often so bright and blocks that phenomena, being able to kind of have the ability to kind of investigate that a little bit more fully is, I think, a unique experience that only happens whenever the moon and the Earth and the sun align in this way.
Yeah, pretty unusual, rare experience, and certainly, it's my understanding, at least around in this part of the world, it's not going to happen again for like 100 years or something like that.
Okay.
But it is.
Yeah, no, North America is in 20 years.
Okay.
Or U.S., contiguous U.S., I should say, because
Yeah.
I think is one in Alaska or something like that. In a few
Yeah.
years.
Well, tell us about what you. Why did you choose to come? You said you had connections here locally. You chose to come here to Johnson County. Was it worthwhile to come here to witness this event?
Yeah, well, so we really enjoyed the welcome that we got here. It was really pleasant. We got to go and visit the festival. That was a lot of fun. And then, being able to be like the path of totality, that this is the actual center, was, I think, went through like your courthouse or something like that.
Pretty
so
much.
it was pretty cool. That's why I picked Franklin, Indiana, was because it was like right in the center, and that's the opportunity to see it for the longest.
There you go. There you go. We're glad that you're with us, and if you do just one more time, you tell us your name, where you're from, and the name of this podcast is called All In Johnson County. If you could just say your name, where you're from, and I'm all in for Johnson County.
All right, Harold Booth from Bethesda, Maryland, and I'm all in for Johnson County.
Awesome. Thank you, Harold. Appreciate that, man. A little science lesson there. If you're interested, this is how you can find it later on.
Ah,
on that
sure. Thank
website.
you.
I also teach podcasting. If you're interested in winning a microphone, I'm going to give away for a microphone if you're interested in that thing.
Sure, I can.
Doesn't hurt you.
What are you a doctor of?
Doctor of Ministry. I'm a retired pastor.
Okay.
Got a live stream going on. You guys want to be on?
We're grabbing food, but when we come back, maybe.
I'll be gone by then, man.
Oh,
You
sorry.
want to be on my live stream, young ladies? Come on, you can do it.
Oh, no. Thank you.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, Harold. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Now, I also do another podcast on cancer.
Yeah.
That's what this one's about.
Yeah, my area of expertise is computer science.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm in AI. So.
All right, there you go, man.
All right, take it.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Reaction shot. What we experienced here today. Just again, tell us your name and just your reaction to what we saw.
This is Ken Koski, Director of Festival Country. We helped organize the Eclipse Festival, and I gotta say, it was just an awesome day. Everybody was happy. They enjoyed that we had clear skies. There was plenty of food trucks. There was plenty of eclipse glasses that they could have. So everybody said this was just a wonderful experience, and they're glad they got here, even if it was from Mexico or Holland or Chicago, or all the places they came from. They just had a great time.
And give us just kind of your personal reaction to the actual eclipse. Tell me how you experienced it.
Okay, so I put on the eclipse glasses for the first time when the partial eclipse started, and I said, wow, and that was when only a little portion of the sun was covered. I put it on again a little later, and it was that wow factor, and then when totality happened, you could hear it. It erupted in cheers, and people were just like blown away by it. once in a lifetime event. I'm just so blessed that it happened and I didn't have to go anywhere. It just happened right here. So very pleased.
You've seen that corona. The fellow we just talked to is a scientist. He told me a lot about it. That corona experience was really, I'll just put it in terms, it was kind of a magnificent, almost a spiritual experience. It was really something, wasn't it?
Yeah, and now I see why people follow the eclipses and go across the world to find out where they are, and why if you can choose between a place that has 4 minutes and 2 seconds like we had, or somewhere else that only had 2.5 minutes, I can see why you would drive the extra time and be here, because it was, you didn't want it to end.
Well, I'll just say a quick thank you for hosting, for helping host this event here at festivalcountryindiana.com. And we love to partner with you here on the All in Johnson County podcast.
Thank you for being here today, Brad. And all I can say is that we were all in for Johnson County today, and it turned out great.
Awesome. Thank you. To set up your Lions Club? Pardon? I'm Brad. We talked yesterday. I said you found a place to set up your tent or whatever.
People working this morning got it around it. Probably been listening on yesterday.
Yeah. Well, hope it was worthwhile for you. Yeah, give it. Would you want to be on the live stream and just say something what you experienced?
Okay.
Just Green X right there, and
So what have people been? Have people talked about where folks have come from?
Oh, they're from the guy. I just talked to the guy from Maryland. A few minutes ago, he's right over there still. I've talked to people from somebody who drove here from Johnson County, Tennessee, and they're here. I've talked to people. Somebody was here from Florida. I've talked to people from all over the place. Today, and I know they've had a lot more inside the center that they've been talking to. But stand that Green X, and we'll just talk about it in a minute here about how it's been a good thing for our community. Let me make sure you're centered up in the camera here. Go. We're just going to talk a minute. This is the camera. You're going to talk to me though. Okay. So tell me your name and where you're from.
I'm Kathy Stoles. I live here in Franklin, and I'm president of the Franklin Lions Club. We were trying to find some kind of activity that we could do for the Eclipse event, so that we would be visible in the community and do something of community benefit. And one of our members, Beverly Thorpe, came up with the idea of doing a photo background for people to be able to take photos of being in Franklin. And we thought that would be good for the event and the community, because those folks could then put that out into their Facebook world, and it would give some publicity to Franklin and the Lions Club. So Beverly, with her daughter Chrissy Robertson's help, created this photo background that's 8 foot by 10 foot, and we show the phases of the moon and then the I Survived the Eclipse, Franklin, Indiana, April 8th, 2024.
Did you have some people come and take advantage of that?
We've had a lot of people today. Yesterday was a steady trickle. Today was more of the flood of people coming, and they were very appreciative that we had that available. It gave them, they were very appreciative to also have someone taking the photos, so the whole group could be in the photo together.
There you go. Well, tell me about your personal experience of seeing the eclipse. We're in the aftermath of it right now. Tell me how it was for you. Did you enjoy it? Tell me how it was the experience for you to see it.
I was very curious to see what it was like. I've been through some partial eclipses in my life, but one man that yesterday was a couple from Chicago, and they said that it was a life-changing experience when they had been in the eclipse of 2017 out west.
Yeah.
So they were here in Franklin, and they think that they're going to become eclipse travelers, and they're talking about going to Australia the next time.
Wow.
So I was curious to see what the effect would be on me,
Yeah.
and it was kind of surreal and magical. But knowing it was only going to last 4 minutes, at one point it seemed like a very long 4 minutes, but also seemed like a very short 4 minutes.
Yeah.
But the magical part is everything became quiet, and the wind died down.
And cooled off temperature-wise, and the corona part, you know, the circular part was just phenomenal, wasn't it? It was, for me at least.
Just like the pictures.
Yeah, really something. Do you think people who came to Johnson County from other places, you think they enjoyed themselves? And
yeah, we started to track where people come from, much like you. So on our sheet, I know we had people from Mexico City, quite a few people from Chicago, someone from Dallas, Colorado, San Francisco, different parts around the Midwest, quite a few from Kentucky, Louisville and Lexington and such, some from Ohio. So, you know, it was a great thing for Franklin to kind of show off, and it made me feel very proud because we have such a magnificent downtown now, very picturesque, and all the merchants in town have gotten into this, and so people were asking, well, where can we get t-shirts, where can we get lemonade and things like that. So I just told them to walk up and down Jefferson Street, they would find something.
so this was a good thing for Franklin and for Johnson County, wasn't it?
Yes, yes.
Well, that's awesome. Well, we don't get to do it again, a big thing like this for 100 years, but we got lots of other festivals and activities and normal good things happening in Johnson County, don't we?
Yes, and the Franklin Lions Club participates in quite a few of those. This year we're going to be focusing on selling roasted sweet corn at different events, some at the Amphitheater Park in Franklin. We'll be at the county fair the whole week selling sweet corn. We'll be at some other events, and so we know that people love the sweet corn, and they get a big kick out of being able to eat it fresh on the cob. We last year experimented at the time in the fall with Mexican street corn, and that proved to be popular. So we'll be doing events where we'll offer both the regular sweet corn and the Mexican street corn.
Doing several things involved supporting the community.
Yes, everything we make, any profit goes back into the community.
Very good, very good. Well, one more time, tell us your name, where you're from, and then if you can, just say, I'm all in for Johnson County.
Kathy Stoles, Franklin, all in for Johnson County for 40 years now.
Close, that's it. Okay. Way to go. Let me give you this little thing here. It's just, you know, how you can connect up to this.
You gave me your business card yesterday.
Yeah. Also, I'm giving away a microphone if you're interested in that, especially for people who are maybe interested in podcasting. So if you're interested in that, fill out a card.
I might, yeah.
Yeah, go right ahead.
I
teach podcasting, and it's, you know, helps to tell people about what I'm doing that way.
Before podcasting was a thing, I have a couple of friends who are all kind of smart asses, and it's like, I thought, you know, the way we sit around and talk, wouldn't that be fun for people? And then one of them died, and I thought, okay, it's not going to happen. So
that's why you got to get stuff down and record it before that kind of thing happens. And you good memories. It's good. Sometimes it's good to relive those memories. Just like this here will be recorded. You know, we're doing a live stream, but it's recorded too on YouTube and so on. And people will see this event and be a part of it. So if I'm helpful to you about that, let me know.
well, I think
And if you're interested in talking to your Lions Club sometime, I'm available. Yeah.
Maybe over the summer.
Just give me a call. Where do you folks meet at? The restaurant or met?
No, we meet at Grace United Methodist Church.
Oh, do you?
And we meet in we had a meal
Pastor, that church used to work for me. Joe was, I hired him for his first ministry job 20 years ago. He was my youth pastor. I'm a retired pastor. Yeah. Oh no, I had him 10 years before you had him. They hired him. He was working for me in Greenwood when he left Greenwood to come here. Yeah, you go to Grace Church? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Joe worked. Oh, good for you. Well, yeah, Joe and I, good friends. And your prior pastor, yeah, are good friends too. We went to college together. He was ace purple. I was in the stands, and actually, yeah, he was ace purple. So yeah, try to give him. You can see him. Try to show you a picture of that from back in the day. He didn't give that up very much. They're out there. You got to go to the yearbooks. Yeah, he was ace purple. Yeah. Probably, I don't know, but
I've only been there maybe 3 times in my life.
but he's from that area, and I am too. So, yeah. Well, so nice to make your acquaintance with Kathy. If I can be helpful to you, I'm available. All right. All right. Very good. Want to be on the live stream? Give a reaction.
Oh, no, thank you.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Want to be on my live stream? Give a reaction to the eclipse? Come on. It'll take you about a minute. Okay. That green X right there, you just stand there and you tell me what you thought about the eclipse. That's about all there is to it. Okay. So, I'll just talk to you here for a second. Okay. And we'll just, it's a bit 2 or 3 minute interview, okay?
Okay.
What's your name and where are you from?
My name's Crystal Hickey. I'm from here in Franklin.
Crystal, what did we just experience here not too long ago?
Oh, such an amazing thing. So the total solar eclipse of 2024.
Tell me your reaction to it in terms of the wow factor, or maybe even kind of a, I don't know, magical or spiritual or whatever. Did it do anything like that for you?
Yeah, so I had watched a lot of videos on what to look for and what was going to happen, but it didn't even get me ready for it. I mean, I cried through the whole thing. It was just amazing. Such a wonderful experience. And to have it around other people, to hear everybody oohing and awing and kids screaming, it was just amazing. And
there was some really just awesome moments, like you said, about not only the oohs and the ahs, but that moment when it really did go dark.
Yeah.
And then you look up and the corona, around. Were you able to see that through your classes and things like that? The corona of the sun, that was an phenomenal sight, wasn't it?
Oh my gosh, yeah. And the only word I can use to describe it is amazing. I mean, it sounds silly to keep saying that over and over, but
it really was
amazing.
Well, how do you think Franklin and Johnson County did in terms of hosting a lot of visitors here for this?
Well, I hope everybody likes it here. I think everybody did a good job. I mean, everybody was happy and smiling, and businesses were getting people through the door quickly. Yeah. So I hope we made a good example of what Franklin's
there were
like.
Quite a few people from from faraway places who came. Looked like.
Yeah. Did you see the map downtown?
I have not seen it yet, but I've heard about it.
So there's people from Japan, Kyrgyzstan, all over, and we have a foreign exchange student from Kyrgyzstan. So I made sure to look where everybody was from, but everywhere.
Fantastic. Yeah. Fantastic. So. Johnson County did okay, right?
I think so. We did amazing.
Well, Crystal, this podcast is called All in Johnson County.
Okay.
So if you will, just one more time, say your name, where you're from, and just say, I'm all in for Johnson County.
Okay. My name is Crystal Hickey. I'm from here in Franklin, and I am all in Johnson County. Did I say it right?
Perfect.
Woo-hoo.
There you go. Well, just a couple things. I'll give you this thing. It's on YouTube and on podcast. That's how you can find it.
Okay.
And then if you're interested, I'm giving away a microphone because I teach podcasting. So
do you?
Yeah. So if you're interested in that, just sign up here, and you might be a big winner.
Yes.
Just fill it out. And I also do another podcast about cancer. Some people are interested in that type of thing. So that's what that's about. Do you have a business or career here in Franklin?
I drive a school bus.
Awesome.
Yeah. Family's the most important thing.
hugest areas of podcast popularity.
Really?
A lot of people call them mompreneurs. You ever heard that term?
Cute.
Yeah.
No, I like that though.
But I would say people who talk about mom stuff is a big area of podcast.
Yeah.
Hit me up sometime if you want to talk about it.
All right.
All right.
Thanks. Have a good day.
All right. Hey, would you like to be on the live stream to give your reaction?
Oh, no thanks.
All right.
My wife's a talker though. She'll be
Well,
on the podcast.
is she around? Maybe she'd like to be on.
Let's go, guys.
Hey, I do a live stream. Give your reactions. Would you like to do that?
Oh, no, thank you.
All right.
I said you might be able to be on a podcast.
That's what it is, a podcast, live stream podcast.
Have a good evening. See ya.
Guys, I'm on a live stream doing some reactions to the eclipse. Anybody interested?
No, thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. I was just getting ready to call you. Yeah, I was going to see if you guys go. You're right. I'll get ready to call you. I'll go with you.
Yeah, because I can.
Well, can you just stay here and kind of watch stuff and I'll go get the car there? It's still happening. Doing live reactions to the podcast on a live stream. You interested?
What's this?
Podcast live stream, getting reactions to people to what you just experienced.
Oh.
Here, just stand right there in that green X and you can just tell me all about it. It's really simple. Just take 2 or 3. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on you. See that green X right there? Just stand right on it. Stand right on it. Okay, just yeah, don't touch. No, that's okay. You're fine. What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Betty and I'm from Downers Grove, Illinois.
Awesome, near Chicago. Very
Western
good.
Suburbs.
Very good. Well, tell me, Betty, is there?
Yes,
Betty,
that's
what
correct.
did you just experience not too long ago here in Franklin, Indiana?
Oh man, this is a great little town, first of all. Very, very quaint and welcoming. But it was just very cool. We were on the outer skirts of the park. So all the kids were playing on the playground, the birds were chirping, and then it got quiet. And the sun set, you could see the sunset in the back, and looking at the sun, the moon, it had a bright little dot in the middle. It was just very cool, and looking around, the colors were more vibrant, and the birds stopped chirping.
How would you describe that kind of deep within? Was it kind of magical? I don't know, spiritual? What kind of feelings did you have?
It really wasn't. I expected it to be, but it really wasn't. It was
Okay.
just, I was in awe.
In awe. Very good. Very, very good.
Yeah.
Well, what were your impressions? You said you had some good impressions, but what were your impressions of Franklin, Indiana, Johnson County? Just people have been welcoming you here and things like that?
Well, 30 some odd years ago, we lived in Broad Ripple, Indiana for a short time.
Okay.
And that was a quaint little town at that time with
Okay.
young folks when we were the young folks.
Right.
But this is just a very cute little quaint town. People are very welcoming. There's a lot of what I like, independently owned restaurants and bars and stores. And we asked one woman to take a picture of us, and she told us where to go for lunch and whatnot, and it was just very nice.
Very good.
Just very nice.
Well, thank you. Well, this podcast is called All in Johnson County. We promote things, businesses, and tourism. So would you mind just sharing your name, one more time, your name, where you're from, and just say then, I'm all in for Johnson County. Do you mind?
No, not at all.
Your name, where you're from, and I'm all in for Johnson
I am Betty, and I'm from Downers Grove, Illinois, and I'm all in for Johnson County.
Thank you, Betty.
You're
All right.
welcome.
You want to jump in here, sir?
Come on, John.
That's good.
He's a barber shopper. He can sing.
Oh, all right.
Why don't you sing
It's
a little?
my partner's not around. Well, you're welcome to, or whatever. But we appreciate. I went to school. I went to Northwestern, so I know Downers Grove a little bit.
Do you?
Yeah.
This reminds me of a miniature Naperville.
I know Naperville, but my daughter used to live in Palatine up in that area.
Okay, that's a little further north. Yeah.
But I know.
So
what
do
you
you
mean.
live here now?
I live in the community just south of here called Greenwood.
That's where we're staying.
Yeah, Greenwood.
That's nice too.
Yeah, Greenwood is or a little further north, I should say.
Yeah.
So I live there, but I'm a retired pastor, and I do this podcast. It's kind of my retirement gig. So let me give you my
So you went to Northwestern. Did you graduate from Northwestern?
I did. I have a master's in theology from, it's called Garrett. I'm a retired pastor. A theological seminary connected to Northwestern called Garrett.
Okay. Are you originally from?
I'm from Indiana.
Indiana.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also giving away, if you're interested, a mic, because I teach podcasting. You're interested in sign up for a mic?
A mic? I'm good.
Okay.
Give it to somebody who really wants it.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, I lived up there. Well, I went to seminary, grad school up there
Yeah.
in the early '80s. So yeah.
Beautiful campus.
It is.
You can't beat it.
Yeah.
It's a great little town. Greenwood's nice too.
Yeah, Greenwood is a little bigger. This is the county seat, with the courthouse, and Greenwood is more suburban, a little bit more like Downers Grove, I would say. But that's where a little bigger because it's right next to Indy.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
People are so welcome. We had dinner at the motel.
Willard.
The Willard is an awesome
Willard
place.
House.
Yeah.
So nice.
People working there are just so
Yeah,
nice.
Willard is an awesome place. If you get a chance, even if you come back another time, the Art Craft Theater, the theater right next door, is a very unique place.
Yeah.
Like for instance, they're showing a whole bunch of sci-fi movies this weekend.
Yeah.
2001: A Space Odyssey. They show old movies there.
Yeah.
There's the Wizard of Oz every year around
Right.
Halloween, and it's a unique old-style theater. 600 seats, one big screen,
We
35
should
minutes.
at least go look at it. We have an old one in our town
Do
as
you?
well.
But you get the idea. But it's kind of a, that's one of the places I like. They do other, not just movies. That's what the town talent shows at and all that kind of stuff. But,
Yeah. No, everybody should have a small town theater.
yeah, there you go.
All
Well,
right,
thanks
Brad.
for,
Thank you.
Thank you. Doing a live stream. Anybody interested in joining me? Doing a live stream. Reaction. Want to join me? All right. Debbie, you still here somewhere? Folks, I'm doing a live stream reaction. Anybody want to join me here?
Oh, that's a good
Oh, we're good.
Doing a live stream reaction to the eclipse. Want to join me?
No, thank you, thank you.
All right. Folks, I'm doing a live stream reaction to the eclipse. Jump in on it? Come on, let's just take a second. The green X, just kind of your reaction to the eclipse. Just jump in there and I just ask you 2-3 quick questions about what you experienced, and that's all there is to it.
Okay, sounds good.
Here's your camera. You're not going to talk, but here's the camera right here. What's your name and where are you from?
My name's Eli. I'm originally from West Virginia. Well, Wisconsin. Moved here from West Virginia last year.
Moved to this community around here?
Well, I live in Greenwood.
You live in Greenwood? Very good.
Yeah.
Well, tell me, Eli, what did you just experience not too long ago here?
This is insane. It was, I can't really describe it. It's a very profound thing to see, I guess, just seeing the blackness and realizing that those are essentially planets and celestial bodies and stuff is very awesome.
Some people were describing almost like a magical, even a spiritual experience. I don't know if you had any feelings like that or not, but it's pretty profound, right?
Yeah, to me it was just more so the fact like that we're on a planet flying through space, and it just kind of makes you realize that.
Yeah. Well, what do you think was the reaction here in Franklin, Greenwood, Johnson County to having a lot of folks coming into town to experience this?
It seemed really nice, yeah, like family friendly. It seemed really chill, and just everybody seemed to be having a good time. And I really like the setup. I love this area.
Yeah.
I actually want to move here, maybe, potentially, eventually, yeah.
Very good, very good. Well, lots of things happening besides the eclipse. There was other events going on too, wasn't there? Music and food and things like that. Yeah, that's good. Well, great. Well, one more time, Eli, if you would, just tell me your name, where you're from, and the name of this podcast is called the All In Johnson County Podcast. So if you can say your name, where you're from, and I'm all in for Johnson County.
All right. Eli, I'm from Greenwood, and I'm all in podcast.
I'm all in for Johnson County.
I'm all in for Johnson County.
Let's just do the whole thing again. Your name, where you're from, and I'm all in for Johnson County.
My name's Eli. I'm from Greenwood, and I'm all in for Johnson County.
Perfect. You want to jump in here too, young lady? Sure. Just this green X. You've probably heard what I do there.
Okay.
So just you're not going to talk for a second. What's your name and where are you from?
Hi, my name is Marie, and I'm originally from Puerto Rico,
Wonderful.
and I currently live in Greenwood.
Awesome, awesome. Well, give me a little bit of your reaction about what we experienced here this afternoon.
It was just awesome, breathtaking. I knew that it was supposed to be completely dark, but it's something else to experience it from like complete brightness to then just darkness, and it was just a nice experience to share with my partner and friends.
What was that moment like for you when the temperature cooled down and it had that dusk feeling, and then you saw that corona on the sun? Tell me what you was going through your mind or maybe your heart.
Yeah, it was just surreal. It was like colors were dimming, kind of.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it was just beautiful to see the corona, as you mentioned it, and just experience the darkness.
Yeah. You mentioned you live in Greenwood, part of Johnson County. What do you, and you from Puerto Rico and been some other places, I assume. What do you like? What's something good about Greenwood, Johnson County that you enjoy?
I've enjoyed the family feel where I live in Greenwood and spending some time here in Franklin. It's nice and like upcoming young people, young families. So me being a young professional, potentially having a family in the next couple of years, it's just a place where I feel like I would want to develop my family and grow.
Place to have a family.
Yes.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, tell us one more time your name, where you're from, and if you will, say I'm all in for Johnson County.
Sure. My name is Marie. I'm from Greenwood, and I'm all in for Johnson County.
Awesome, awesome. Well, thank you guys. Let me give you a way to find us. That's the links. This is called the All In Johnson County Podcast. We promote business, tourism, events, that kind of thing.
Awesome.
And then also, if you're interested, I'm giving away a microphone because I teach podcasting. So if you're interested in that, you just sign up and maybe win a microphone.
I think I'm okay. Thank you, though.
Thank you. Have a
Appreciate
good
it.
one.
Sure thing.
Have a great day.
All right. Oh.
She's picking up her medicine as well. Oh, okay. All in Johnson County. The first.
You guys want to be on my live stream?
Yes. Can I? Yes. Wait. Yes.
Get on the green X there.
I do. I want to get it. I do.
Let's try to get all of you in here, and let me make sure I get all of you in the shot here.
Wait, are you guys just taking a picture?
No, it's a live stream.
Live stream.
Everybody.
I want to get everybody in the picture, so everybody back up.
How many people's watching? How many people's watching? They're posting this online. How many people watching?
I don't know, but quite a few.
Oh shoot.
You want to be into it, young lady?
No. Why not?
Just on the count of three, say, I love the eclipse. Can you do that?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I love the eclipse.
Okay, cool. And then on the count of three, say, the name of this podcast is called All in Johnson County. Okay. So just say, I'm all in for Johnson County on the count of three. Can you do that? 1, 2, 3.
I'm all in for Johnson County. Tell my baby daddy come back home, Marie. Where you at?
right, girls.
Are we gonna be famous?
You're gonna be famous. No
Wait,
doubt.
can I please see how many people's watching? Whoa, that's so
Oh,
cool.
quite a few. I can't tell you yet, but quite a few.
Casey, let me see those pictures, bro. Bro, like,